This is the AEW Collision March 8, 2025 full show results video which takes place at Sacramento, California. The show started with a match between Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Hook vs. Jack Banning, Starboy Charlie, and Titus Alexander, and the result of this match was Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Hook won the match by pinfall when Shibata hits a penalty kick to Alexander. Adam Copeland cuts a backstage promo, says he realizes that Jon Moxley is scared to lose the AEW World Championship. Without the title, Moxley has no power and Cope hopes old-school Moxley shows up to Revolution for a fight. He doesn't want the current coward and he also knows that his time is running out. This may be his last shot at a world title and he will make this opportunity count. The next match happened between Momo Watabe vs Serena Deeb. Mercedes joined commentary to scout her PPV opponent. Also of note, Billy Starks was backstage watching the match. Deeb stretched Momo and worked the left knee and Momo showcased her moves. In the end, Deeb and Momo went back and forth on running strikes. Deeb ran into a hook kick, then Momo closed with a bridging pump handle half Nelson suplex to win the match by pinfall. Afterward, Mercedes entered the ring for a stare down. The CEO shoved the TNT title in Momo's face, so Momo responded with a head kick. Momo followed for a meteora and held the belt high. While Osprey was in pain inside the training room. The United Empire were a band of brothers, and he hoped there was still a piece of that bond in Kyle Fletcher's heart. Inside the steel cage, Osprey will be a wounded animal with no choice but to fight his brother and he will end this feud once and for all. The next match happened between Harley Cameron vs Tatevic Hunanyan, and the result of this match was Harley Cameron defeated Tatevic Hunanyan by pinfall with a running knee. Kyle Fletcher loves dropping people on their head, and nothing is sweeter than doing it to Will Osprey. The United Empire Brotherhood is a facade to stroke Osprey's ego. Osprey will be locked in the cage with a lion hungry for revenge. The next match happened between Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong vs the Infantry, and the result of this match was Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong defeated the Infantry by pinfall with a high-low combo to pin Bravo. We get a promo video from Konosuke Takeshita and Don Callis, and Don says life is good for Konosuke Takeshita and Don Callis. They won't let Kenny Omega ruin the ride and Callis taunted that this may be the last time the world sees Omega due to his health issues. Chris Jericho ripped into Big Bill and Brian Keith for not living up to their potential, so they attacked Bandito on Ring of Honor TV and Gravity challenged Jericho for Revolution. Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland are the last of a dying breed chasing the dream to be world champion. When Moxley gets his hands around Cope's neck, there will be no mercy. The next match happened between Hologram vs Dralistico. Dralistico hit a springboard Mexican destroyer and he put his feet on the ropes for leverage on the pinfall, but the referee caught him. As Dralistico argued with the ref, Hologram went for a roll-up. Kick out, but the momentum of movement was with Hologram for a hook kick and a spinning torture rack bomb to win the match by pinfall. After the match, the Beast Mordos attacks Hologram and tries to rip his mask off but Commander hits the ring and cleans house. Dralistico attacks Alex on the outside which allows Mordos to attack Commander from behind and LFI stands tall. FTR they had a face-to-face with the Kingdom and Cash Wheeler apologized for their unprofessional behavior last week. Dax Harwood did not apologize. He doubled down that FTR is the better tag team. Kyle O'Reilly recognized the cloud over their victory, so he proposed a rematch for next week on Collision. Adam Cole also had his eye on a rematch with Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship, assuming Garcia is still the champ. MVP acknowledged the Outrunners as fun entertainment. The Hurt Syndicate bring a different style of entertainment and they will savagely dish out pain. The next match happened between Outrunners vs Premier Athletes. When in position for the finisher, the Hurt Syndicate played their music and walked out on stage. Tony Nese took advantage of the distraction, however, Turbo rebounded for a double clothesline. The Outrunners hit the Total Recall finisher on Ari Daivari for the win the match by pinfall. Then we see that Toni Storm was attacked by Mariah May on the red carpet for Queen of the Ring. Johnny TV and MXM Collection hired muscle from the Callis family with Brian Cage, Lance Archer, and Mark Davis to help them against Big Boom AJ, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Daniel Garcia vs Lee Moriarty for the TNT Championship. The finish was a battle of submissions. Border City stretch by Moriarty countered into a sharpshooter by Garcia. The champ leaned too far back, and Moriarty gouged the eyes to escape. Moriarty went back to the Border City stretch. Garcia inched toward the ropes, so Moriarty pushed off to roll back to center. Garcia was able to control the movement to grab Moriarty for a piledriver to win the match by pinfall to retain the TNT title. After the match, Shane Taylor Promotions surrounded the ring. The Undisputed Kingdom ran down to even the odds and AEW booked that to an 8-man tag for the Revolution pre-show. Then Kenny Omega challenged Konosuke Takeshita to beat him man-to-man without any help, and the show goes off the air. How much you would rate this week's AEW Collision show? Let me know in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe the channel, and thanks for watching.